To the vengeful. Anger had consumed him long before he was betrayed. He led a vile existence, one he only regrets because he was caught. It is not worth the time to feel sympathy for him, as a place like this had no hope of rehabilitating him. Not often do to the despicable one. Close in proximity, but far from a friend, or even an acquaintance. In fact, you wished you had never even met him at all. His loss will never hold any weight to you. His hands had taken more lives than you could count. You only hope that with his death, the families can rest easy knowing he will not be missed. To the ill-fated. You never expected to find someone who shouldered your burden. A kindred spirit who had shared your circumstances. Similarly star-crossed. It was never meant to be you. You should have been on the outside with his family. proved the kind-hearted. He believed in the good of the inmates, yet never bit off more than he could chew. Everyone knew not to mess with him, because he could get you what you wanted, within reason, of course. Everything he did fit perfectly within the rules of the prison. He was no pushover either. If being a prison guard was a game, he played it perfectly. Makes you wonder if he ever knew what went on behind closed doors. If he did, were his good deeds a way to cleanse his mind of the sins being committed within close proximity? Guilty does not seem like a fitting label for the guy who could get you extra sugar cookies and a good book, so it is best to remember him as he was, a kind soul.
Recording. Dr. Hedda Oivio of Charybdis Industries. Our endless devotion to the betterment of our people has led us to possess a fascinating specimen, an aquatic creature with an extremely dangerous scream. Our goal is to harness this ability into a weapon of our own, one that will increase the military's firepower exponentially. However, until Dr. Reed Southgate arrives next week, we currently do not possess the knowledge to carry out the necessary experiment. As such, this is merely a basic evaluation of the subject.
Shit.
Is something the matter, Miss Graham?
Ken stole my gloves again.
I have an extra pair. Put them on so we can begin, please. Yes, Doctor.
To the one given a second chance. The only thing that burned brighter than his passion for culinary arts was the flame that stripped him from everything. He was the youngest, which can almost excuse his impulsive behavior. Almost. You always wondered where he disappeared to. It is not uncommon for inmates to disappear here. But he did not have...
Dr. Oivio of Charybdis Industries. Our recent string of tests have been inconclusive. Our food supply has been running dangerously low, as the seal population area has been significantly damaged. It would be unwise to continue with this kind of sustenance. We are currently brainstorming a more permanent solution to our problem.
Could we not just get more seals from another area?
That would be too cost-heavy. In addition, it would look suspicious if we began hunting for food elsewhere.
Any other local species we could substitute?
Our main issue is that we do not know what else it can consume. It would be a long series of trial and error before we figure out a solution.
The thing had no problem trying to bite my damn hand off.
You're right.
Holy
Doctor!
shit!
Fascinating.
Doctor, are you alright?
Human flesh.
Where would we even get human flesh?
We could obtain a few corpses to see how the subject reacts. Reed, do you think you could put in a request for 5 of them?
Yeah, sure.
Excellent. This concludes today's brainstorming session. In the future, we will test to see if the subject will accept human flesh as sustenance. Dr. Hedda Oivio, signing off. Dr. Hedda Oivio of Charybdis Industries. As of today, this facility now doubles as a prison for death row inmates. Recent tests concluded that the subject will only eat humans that move due to its poor eyesight. Currently, we have 1 of the inmates sedated within the enclosure.
Dr. Reed Southgate has also lessened his involvement due to personal issues with our methods. He is still around, just not actively in the room for the foreseeable future.
The inmate is awake. He has alerted the subject. The inmate has been consumed. The subject seems significantly more satisfied than when we fed its feelings.
I've never seen it so active while eating.
Indeed. I suspect we will be able to go longer stretches of time without needing to feed the subject. From now on, living human flesh will become our main means of sustenance.
Of course, Doctor.
I will give Warden Candor the green light to admit more inmates. Our test should now produce our finest results yet.
Does this include today's experiment?
Yes, I will fill out the necessary paperwork. Until then, Dr. Hedda Oivio signing off. Dr. Hedda Oivio of Charybdis Industries. Today we are running an experiment to discern what the subject is capable of. I am joined by Dr. Reed Southgate and Tina Graham.
What the hell is this?
Do not interrupt, Dr. Oivio.
It is all right, Tina. It is natural to be fascinated by such a creature.
Where did you even find something like this? Is it even safe to keep it here?
If this were unsafe, Dr. Oivio would not have undertaken this task. Show her the respect she deserves.
Regardless, the results of our experiments could greatly increase our military's capabilities. This is necessary for the good of our country.
Understood.
Excellent. To begin, could you open the feeding hatch? It should let in enough sound to test the effect of its screen.
Sure, I can do that.
To the devil. You heard whispers of her. Someone within the prison who was planning something extraordinary. All the locked doors and heightened security.
Dr. Hedda Oivio of Charybdis Industries. This experiment has been delayed due
To the hopelessly devoted.
recorder is back on. I do not know how much of that got recorded, but the subject's screams seem to have short-circuited the device. Other devices powered on and off as well.
Dr. Southgate is unharmed.
What do you make of this, Dr. Southgate?
I don't know.
Obviously, its scream electrifies the surrounding air particles, causing our equipment to malfunction. Some of it, at least.
Some of them powered on, specifically the devices that require a large amount of power.
It could function like an electric eel. It can produce around 600 volts of electricity.
How much do you suspect it could output?
To the caretaker. What a surprise to find anyone in this place who knew not to provoke the beast. She cared for it as... To the psychopomp.
Open the hatch so we can begin.
Doctor, the glass is cracking.
They will hold, stay still, and wait for the screw.
Doctor!
Hold still. We are almost done.
Hannah!
Send an officer, McPhee.
What the fuck?
Magnificent beast.
To the caretaker. What is the...
The recorder is back on. I do not know how much of that got recorded, but the subject's screams seem to have short-circuited the device. Other devices powered on and off as well.
Dr. Southgate is unharmed.
What do you make of this, Dr. Southgate?
I don't know.
Obviously, its scream electrifies the surrounding air particles, causing our equipment to malfunction. Some of it, at least.
Some of them powered on, specifically the devices that require a large amount of power.
It could function like an electric eel. It can produce around 600 volts of electricity.
How much do you suspect it could output?
It's hard to say, honestly. If it turned on some of our equipment without significant damage, I'd say maybe around 25 volts.
So it's useless.
Not necessarily. It may not be particularly deadly, but its ability to produce electricity could prove useful.
What should we do next, Doctor?
We will need to do more testing in order to fully understand its abilities. More importantly, we will need to figure out where the electricity is stored. This concludes today's round of testing. For future sessions, we will use a stronger recording device or resort to pen and paper. Dr. Hedda Oivio signing off. Hedda Oivio, a major development has just occurred.
Holy shit.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Quiet, you two.
While training our new lab technicians, Lawrence Kipling and Theo Doyle, the subject suddenly became extremely aggressive. After thrashing around, the subject produced a batch of frog-like eggs. This confirms the subject is a female of its species.
Dr. Southgate will be able to deduce a great deal from those eggs. It's just a matter of how to get them.
You think you can make an omelet out of those things? I'm just saying, mutated eggs like that have to be...
If you have nothing important to add, please leave the room immediately.
Fine. Whatever.
Theo, I'm going to need you to collect the subject's eggs for us.
Really?
Tina will distract it as long as you do not make too much noise. I can guarantee your safety.
I'll try.
You will succeed.
Oh my god. Fuck! 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 My fucking arm!
Theo has successfully secured the eggs. Dr. Reed Southgate will look into them further. Dr. Hedda Oivio signing off.